Hi guys, this is Yancy Berry, celebrity life coach, and I'm here to talk to you today about living in the present moment. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining with me, sharing energy with me. I'm very excited about the topic that we're going to talk about. I'd like you to share your comments, share your thoughts. I love to hear what you're thinking. Post in the comments what your experience has been with mindfulness and living in the present moment. Maybe even something that you've read, something that you've learned from a book like The Power of Now or something like that. Share, because I love to hear what you have to say and I love to learn from you. So, back to the topic. Why is living in the present moment so important? Well, first of all, and most importantly, it relieves fear and anxiety. To live in the present moment is one of our number one tools for letting go of anxiety, fear, and stress. Why is this? Because fear and anxiety typically come from projected fear, something that we think might happen in the future, something that we're anxious could happen that could affect us negatively. When we come into this present moment, so often, you guys, 99% of the time, it's okay. Yes, something bad can be going on, but if you're in the present moment, you can even manage that from here. You can't manage it from the future. You can't manage it from where you're afraid of, but you can manage it from right here in the present moment. Living in the present moment, living right here is our number one tool for relieving anxiety and stress. It also relieves us from regret, right? Regret is from the past. Regret is things that you're sorry about. Get into the present moment. Live here now and heal yourself, right? And so often this fear, this anxiety, they're the things that really keep us stuck, right? They're the things that keep us from living the life that we really desire. They're the things that keep us from living free and easy in a high energy that then connects us to more high energy things, the desires that we truly have in our heart, right? The fear and the anxiety gets us stuck. So living in the present moment is what relieves us of that. Secondly, it makes you better in whatever you're doing if you're in the present moment. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're giving a talk or you're performing, you're playing an instrument, you're playing a sport, you're working out. Everything is better when we're present because everything slows down. You can hit those notes. You can say those right words at the exact right time. You can perform in any way possible better from the present moment. Thirdly, another great thing, another reason why it's so important to live in the present moment is because it breaks down very big tasks, really big things. It breaks them down into small, manageable chunks. There's a great saying, you guys. How do you eat an elephant? The answer is one bite at a time. There's nothing that you cannot achieve if you break it down into small enough chunks. There's nothing that you cannot achieve if you come into the present moment. Break it down. You can achieve any goal if you break it down into small enough chunks and come into the present moment with it. That's another reason why it's so important to live in the present moment. I'm going to tell you guys a story. I'm going to tell you the story of book club and how it started and the power of now. You guys, I've lived a crazy life and so much of it has been filled with failure. But in late 2012 and early 2013, I was really on a major upswing of business success. You guys, I was majorly successful. Everyone was starting to know who I was and that I was really good in the capacity of personal trainer and that I could help people achieve goals. I'm not talking about like being good on Instagram. I'm talking about in real life, there were tons of people who were like, that's my guy, I want him to work with me. And I had a massive client base, you guys. I was working like crazy, many hours, 50, 60 hours a week. And it was really taking its toll because I wasn't breaking it down into the present moment. I was really living outside of the present moment. I was living in tons of anxiety, mainly anxiety about how to keep this going. How do I keep this money rolling so I can pay for these things like my son's private school? So I can pay for things like helping the person in my relationship. How do I pay for all these things? Pay these old debts. I was really in my head. I was completely overworked and it was affecting everything. You know, my relationship at the time, it was really falling apart. I was not keeping first things first. And you guys, insomnia kicked in and it took over my life. Insomnia kicked in for many months, the better part of a year, and it really wreaked havoc in my life. It caused so much illness in my body. I was sick for a long time, and I was going to all these doctors. I was going to doctors in Beverly Hills, the best doctors, and they were saying, your blood work looks fine. You're just stressed. I'm like, it can't be that. I'd go to another doctor. They take the blood work. It's not that. You're stressed. There's nothing wrong with you. And I was like, what the heck is going on? This can't be right. And then I've had a couple really brilliant strokes of luck in my life. And there's no luck in the universe. We know that, right? But I was given a gift from the universe. I refound the book, The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. You guys, I had read this book 15 years before, something like 10, 15 years before, and it did not do a thing for me. You guys, I read it that moment in 2013, and it was the most wise, brilliant read I had ever read. He was making so much sense. I was like, this is unbelievable, you guys. My perspective is completely shifted on it. And I was like, oh my God. I was able to learn. Instead of seeing my thoughts take over my life, I was able to just watch them. I was able to watch my brain. I was able to get out of the regret of the past because I had screwed up so much. I was able to get out of the anxiety of the future. And I read this book and it changed my life. Everything changed. My relationship got better. My relationship with my son got better. I got better at my job because I was doing the same work, but I wasn't completely screwed up because I was living in the moment. And then I thought, how do I make this last? How do I learn how to do this stuff from the power of now and make it really stick? And you guys, one of the best way to make something stick, the best way to really learn something is to teach it. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna have people come over to my house and we're gonna read this book, The Power of Now, and we're gonna meditate and we're gonna make this stick, and I'm gonna make people's lives better, including my own. And that's exactly what I did. And book club has been one book after another since then. I moved away for a couple years, so I had a bit of a break, but for basically 5+ years, book club has been a game changer and a life changer. People have had beautiful life-changing experiences as a result of The Power of Now and other books like it, you guys. It's been brilliant for me. So, what are two ways that people can live in the present moment? How do we make this applicable to you guys? How do we make this work for you right now? What are two ways that you can live in the present moment? The first one is mindfulness. Mindfulness is becoming so important in Western culture. It's always been big in Eastern culture. Mindfulness is so important that they're teaching it in schools. They teach it in my kids' school. It's a big deal. How do you get mindful? Get clear, focus, get detailed on what's going on inside of you and in your surroundings. Get clear, get really specific about what's going on with your feelings, with what's going on in your body, all over, even what's going on around you. What do you see? Don't just see, hey, there's a white door right there. See, hey, there's a white door with a gold handle. It looks like it was painted a while ago. It's got edges on it, rectangles. Get really detailed. Why? What are you feeling? What are you seeing? What are you hearing? Check on all your senses. Why? Because it brings you into the present moment. And remember, in the present moment, generally things are all good. Or if they're not, they're certainly manageable in this present moment. They're not manageable in the future. They're not manageable when you think of all the things that can go wrong, but they're manageable right now. Get into the present moment with mindfulness. That's way number one. Way number two is meditation. You guys, meditation is 10,000 years old and still helping people for a reason. It works like a charm. And there's not just one way, there's all kinds of different ways. Try different ways until you find out the way that works for you. Sometimes it's just counting your breath with your eyes closed. 1, 2. Counting to 10 and starting back over from the top, counting to yourself, right? Getting quiet. There's all types of different ways. There's mantras, right? I am love. You can do them while you're walking. Thank you. Thank you. Or a mantra like Om. There's infinite number of ways to use mantras. There's all types of different other ways to meditate. Mix it up and find ways that are good for you. One of the ways that I love is guided meditation. Get quiet and have somebody guide you through a meditation. 5 minutes, half an hour, an hour. Have someone guide you. Right here on this YouTube page, I have a great guided meditation, and more will be on here. Have people talk you through. Go to YouTube, Google short guided meditation for health, or short meditation for mindfulness, or meditation on prosperity. You guys, it's all there and it's all free. Use them and they work every time. I'm gonna tell you guys something I have been learning for 20 years, and it's how I got sober was through meditation. It helped me be able to live in the world of Alcoholics Anonymous and stay sober, right? You guys, when I meditate consistently, and I've learned this over 22 years of being clean and sober and meditating, when I meditate consistently, I am so much happier. My life goes so much smoother. And I'm not alone. I have heard countless stories, people who I interact with and talk to. It works like a charm. Do it. Mindfulness and meditation, they will both work. And regarding meditation, I'm going to give you a huge tip because I have been teaching meditation for a long time. Before you say, I can't meditate because my mind won't stop thinking. You guys, let that go. You are not supposed to get your mind to stop thinking. That is not what you're meditating for. You're meditating to come into the moment, present moment, and connect with your highest self. Connect with the universe. Connect with all that is brilliant and genius within you. It's not for making your mind stop thinking. So stop making that a goal. Start making watching your thoughts as a goal. When you're meditating and a thought comes in, look at it just like a cloud that's going across the sky. Your mind's job is to think things. It thinks positive things, it thinks negative things. Your job is to choose what thoughts you want your mind to have and say them with brilliance. Say them with power and with passion, what you want to think, what you desire as true now. But then your mind is going to do it saying, let it. Those thoughts are not you. They're just thoughts, okay? So stop trying to get your mind to stop thinking and just be with the meditation and be in the present moment. Those are two ways that you can live in the present moment. And now I'm going to share a third thing. This is for us right now. You guys, on March 1st, I am beginning a group called Mentally Fit March, and it is going to rock. It is group coaching 2 times a week on Mondays and Thursdays. These classes will be recorded if you can't be there at 5 p.m. Pacific time when it's going on. But you can be there and we're going to interact and it's going to rock. We are going to have a private Facebook group just for the people who are in Mentally Fit March. You're going to receive daily texts from me that tell you how friggin' awesome you are. And they're also going to remind you of the work that we're going to do because there's going to be really cool exercises and homework and things to do to get better. You guys, it's going to be absolutely amazing. 30-day coaching program, Mentally Fit March, and go to yancyberry.com for details. You guys, it's going to rock. It will be life-changing if you do it. We will interact. We will learn from each other. And you guys, it's almost free. Change your life through action, through learning, through teamwork. You guys, jump in, say yes. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. You guys, please comment below with what your thoughts are, with what you've received from this, from what happens when you practice mindfulness. And if you enjoyed this coaching, give me a thumbs up, all right? Give me a thumbs up today if you like this. I would greatly appreciate it. If you aren't subscribed already, please subscribe. I have more coaching, more workout videos, more meditations, more beautiful stuff constantly rolling down this pipeline. Join us. I appreciate you guys. I could not be more grateful for you helping me get better and for you allowing me to help you get better today. Again, I am Yancy Berry. Have the best day of your entire life and be well.